I am the Trap King. I am the Trap King. I am the Trap King. the trap king. I am the trap king, baby.
be able to hear it.
Testing, testing. Testing. Can you guys hear me on the mic now? Hey, there it is.
So I gotta see something.
Testing. Can you guys hear me on the
So
mic now?
this is supposed. Does it for that?
Something
but
without Nato.
it was this because it's the microphone itself is an individual scene.
Gotcha.
Its scene was muted. I didn't know if this.
Who did that?
I must have done it when testing some stuff, but
Sorry, and you're fired.
I guess so. Oh, well.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay, and we're back from some technical difficulties. Spam F in chat for mic difficulties. So, those of you who couldn't hear me earlier, right now we are spectating on the Park vs. Wilmot game. And just tuning back in, looks like they just pulled their first win. Honor with play of the game. So we should have our audio problems fixed now. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Soldier with 20 elims. Our Park Soldier's been getting some great gameplay these last few games. Let's switch on over to the live cam. Well, we're waiting for this next game. Meanwhile, we've got some Smash players getting some practice in. He's playing online right now. Ooh, don't mess with the Solid Snake. How's everybody in the chat doing today? Welcome to the news desk. Please drop your tips in the jar. So for those of you just tuning in, we've got 3 games going today. That's Horlick versus Elkhorn, Park versus Wilmot, and Case versus Appleton East. Should have some good games. Park is already off to a great start, carrying over from last week where they pulled off a big win. They've been showing some really good teamwork lately, so I'm expecting good things this week.
Smash
Oh, hey, Dane.
at the same time right now too, so you know.
Yeah, I've got our Horlick Smash streaming on the side between games right now.
Yes, right now while this is not streaming.
Ooh, looking slick with that two-piece suit.
Okay.
What does that even mean? Ask me about my pans. That's singular pan, actually. I own exactly 1 pan. I keep my life very simple. Alright, here we go. Back to our Park vs. Wilmot game, round 2. Here we go, we're back to the Wild West. This should be a good match. I love this map. And we got some good vibes in the chat. Good luck, M80s.
Wow, he really stood up a wall.
Alright, here they go. So it looks like we have Park on defense today. Diva doing some home remodeling up here. Yeah, get all that stuff out of the way. Hey, who's ready for some spring cleaning this year? I know the whole city of Racine's been going through a little bit of a wipe right now. Exactly. Shield game going strong. We got shields on shields for Park right now. Ooh, it's Metro trying to get that sneaky car turret. I'm not entirely sure about this new turret meta right now. With the Insta turret, seems like people are trying some new and interesting things. People can be a little bit more careless with it, but I've seen some good placement just in recent online matches. Okay. There is a good placement. So, looks like FaZe Big Nubs with a great turret drop, just immediately taking over that top balcony. That's a really good strategy on their part, getting the whole team into perfect position to flank. Ooh, and she gets taken out by Arphis. RIP Reinhardt. Reinhardt's having a bad day out there on all sides. Oh, McCree just pulling that dramatic stage dive. What we got here? Lucio is on the scene. It looks like they've got a pretty good handle on this point. Park's gonna have to work hard to take back that position. Oh, there goes Devo with some offensive defense, trying to take back that point, and she gets right back into a mech. Good play, giving him the chance to finally find a spot and move these guys right on out of here. Ooh. Support battle. Ooh, Lucio says Lucy no to Park, trying to take back that point. Oh. Got some Zarya dancing, striking a pose on the objective. Moving over to phase 2. Looks like Park would have better luck setting up a new defensive strategy at this choke. Okay, that Zarya ult looks like she pulls 2 kills and a few eliminations off of that as well. That was a good ult. Oh, and there she goes. Wow. Well handled, Park. Back to Zarya, that's a sweet skin by the way. Park looking good, sporting those team colors. Ooh, Reinhardt drops the hammer. There we go. Ooh, put him in good position to push them back. It looks like that Ashe got out of there. Oh, and there she goes. Reinhardt pulling out those rocket boots. Trying to make his way back to the point as soon as possible. They're gonna need that. They're gonna need that support if they're gonna hold a good defense here. So far, it looks like Park's doing a great job holding this point. Looks like both teams have been trading players back and forth here for quite a while. But if they can hold it, it might just afford them the time they need to pull off a win.
People behind us, people behind us, people behind us.
Ooh! Oh! That Reinhardt is charged. Dominating presence on the field right now, that Reinhardt. Ooh! Well played by Wilmot. That Reinhardt knew exactly what he could get away with that charge, and he did. With the assistance of a Bob, they managed to wipe the entire Park team. They'll have to reconvene now. Oh, R.I.P. May having a bad day over here. It's true. It's a little bit silly, but see now, does Reinhardt have any skins where he actually has an axe? The rocket hammer is a little bit staple for him, so I don't even know if I could deal with that. Ooh. Enough to save Baby Diva, but not the mech. And pulling off those clutch heals. Well done on her part, keeping everyone nice and healthy. Vaccinating the whole team. Ooh, ooh, sleeper dart on that McCree. Well placed shot. Oh, unfortunately she did not have the team support to back her up. Wilmot's really playing aggressive today. Oh, look at, there goes that high noon. Oh, it looks like he took Giant Axe and Arthas out of play. It's calling for more hype in chat, spamming those NYPB logos. Who here's got those exclusive NYPB chat logos? Besides the man himself. You can get those by subbing to the stream. Use that.
Run.
Second time. Hey! And there goes another sub. Got that power corgi. Collapse. Subscribe, Twitch Prime. Yep, you can get a list of different unique logos for this chat by subbing. So make sure to use your Amazon Prime free sub if you want to support the teams, you want to support our stream here, or if you just want to add more hype to this chat. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Great play by Arthas. The stun, drop, and drop. 2 kills. Really managed to turn that one around. Well played. Good job, Park. They really, that was a bit of a battle, but I think they really they pulled that off well. It's a fine looking wall we got here. Let's see how we're doing with our Holic Smash player. In the meantime, ooh, looks like he's ooh, looks like he's taking on an Incineroar. Pulling that John Cena magic on him. Hey, for those of you who just tuned in chat, as a recap, we're playing Horlick vs. Elkhorn today, Park vs. Wilmot, and Case vs. Appleton East. Currently on the right side, we're spectating Park vs. Wilmot, while we're waiting for the other teams to get started with their games. Looks like Ian spamming the chat, or spamming the stream with his free subs. Get those free Amazon Prime subs, folks, so you can get these free icons in the chat. We've got some unique ones from featuring different players, including Gabe Hype icon, one of my current favorites. Looks like the teams are taking a second to reconvene, talk strategy, and get their gameplay together for the next round. Park really pulled it off well in the first round, taking a win. Looks like they struggled a little bit more in the second round, so I think they're gonna have to talk strategy now. They're playing the same loadout as they did last week, which I believe involved a Moira, Anna, McCree, Soldier, Diva, and Reinhardt.
Setup.
You doing some setup?
I'm just looking at the new setup.
Oh yeah, no. Got our new stream setup, courtesy of one long overnight for Ian. He did a great job. Things are looking really good around here. We can do some dual streaming now. And if you come on down, you can see the new desk, looking very slick, including the new stream computer with great specs. Things are running a lot smoother now. No mercy from me, swordsman. He's really determined to get that side stab. He's just trying out some moves over here. Let's see. Our Heroic player has been doing some casual games today, but he hasn't lost one yet, so don't mess with the me sword fighter. And there he goes, Mr. Game Watch. Mr. Game & Watch, what are you doing? Your friends jumped off a bridge, would you follow? Or rather, if your friends jumped off an 8-bit gas station, would you do the same? Moral of the story here, don't talk to Mr. Game & Watch. Don't fight Mr. Game & Watch. Never accept a match from Mr. Game & Watch. It's always a bad time. And we're just on a short hiatus right now, just taking a moment to chill in the newsroom. Looks like we're about to get started again, and we'll switch over there in just a moment. So, switching on over back to our Park vs. Wilmot game. Park will be taking a stab at offense.
You guys dual streaming?
Yeah, we're streaming with all three right now.
Okay. Alright. I had somebody asking which one am I supposed to be looking at?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never watched before.
Oh, okay.
So they're totally confused about what they should be looking at.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. I was, just a moment ago, I was dual streaming between our Smash game and this one.
Okay.
But we'll be bouncing back and forth between the three games as well today.
Okay.
So Park takes the first objective in no time at all. And the time it took me to explain dual streaming, we've already got our first objective. How's everybody doing in chat today? Welcome to our newcomers. Got Ion Junkrat here, who's going for some kind of interesting strategy, having some trouble getting to the fight, but his randomness seems to have served him well. Ooh, well done. Well done. Looks like that's a 3-player kill on 2 tanks and a support, so excellent play by Junkrat. Can't tell if that was on purpose or an accident, but either way, it worked out well for him. Well, we've got a tea party on the point. Moira and Diva, it's having a nice conversation. Laser Lynn, I will convey your hello to Greg later. Ooh, Diva found herself in a good position right now. Really harassing those supports. She can get a little bit more help in here. And there she goes. There goes Wilmot's Mercy. Now Park had a little bit of trouble holding defense on this one, but they're having no trouble at all cleaving through Wilmot's defense. Like nothing. Looks like Diva's going for that ult, and there she goes. Ooh, chasing down the tank. She's not letting her get away that easy. Good distraction on her part. Looks like almost the whole team's occupied with this Diva right now. Ooh, and she almost got the Mercy as well. We'll switch on over the Horlick game in a moment. Just after this, we're going to witness the end of this Park match. Park has currently 1 point. They've taken 1 point and 1 round in this. Diva putting out some great damage in this game. We have a fantastic offensive force right now. Seems like a lot of their team has been occupied with Diva for most of the game. Expert job, Park. Seems like their teamwork's really coming together since these last few games. They won last week's game with a similar team build. Looks like they just launched their Junkrat and their Moira. They currently have 1 support and 2 tanks up though. Let's see if Moira can get back in time. Ooh, nice healing ball, and ooh, she gets a kill on. Looks like that was the other team's Lucio or Ashe. One of the two. Ooh. Another drop on the Zarya. Wilmot's really struggling to hold this last inch. If Horlick can just clear this point, it looks like they might be able to pull a win. Moira getting a little impatient here. Seems like she's determined to put an end to this nonsense. Ooh. It looks like they've got a really good hold. Oh, with that Moira ult, hopefully this will be just enough to make the difference and pull off that last inch that they need to get this win. Oh, expertly done. Moira pulling off some great DPS, just enough to make the difference. Well done, Park. And we've got some GGs in the chat. Good vibes all around. Our support technician and all-around good guy Dane just made his way over here. How's it going, Dane? You want to wave?
Hello.
Dane is also streaming. That's Dane's hand. Dane is also streaming these matches from his Twitch stream at Ryan Gaming _
They stream.
Whoops. All right, let's switch over to that Horlick game. See how they're doing.
So they were asking for it too. They were like, "Well, you know, I get it that you're streaming it, but we'd appreciate it if we get streamed too." I was like, "Okay, I'll go say something."
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Tuned right into that ult from the sky. Looks like Godzilla's doing a great job putting some pressure on Elkhorn right now. So we're tuning in right now to the Horlick versus Elkhorn match. For those of you who are Horlick fans, please give a shout out. Let's see, trying to reconvene. Looks like we got a Hammond, Reinhardt, Mercy, Bridget, and McCree. And they're doing a fantastic job keeping these guys at this hold. This can be a really hard place to push. Godzo is showing no mercy to this this team. For those of you tuning in today, we've got Horlick versus Alcorn currently streaming, Park versus Wilmot on the other end, and Case versus Appleton East coming up next. Shout out to streamer Red, who I haven't seen here today. I'll be currently running the stream, but she is our regular caster from Horlick. Ooh. Can't stop the thunder. It says flight got canceled. Yeah, I wish. I don't know if she's somewhere warm right now. Hopefully, wherever you are, Red, I hope you're staying warm. Oh, is that true? In Florida? Right on. Wow. And Horlick. Oh, just tuning in just in time to catch that final win. Horlick has been pulling off some fantastic wins this season. Ooh, triple kill from McCree. They've been playing extremely well, our all-star team. Godzo with 51 eliminations. With Farah. Expertly done. GG's in chat. And looks like the teams will be deciding what map to play next. Let's switch on over to our dual stream.
Traveling to Horizon Luna Colony.
Can't stop that me sword fighter. absolute dedication to the cause. Speaking of no losses, this sword fighter, he seems, I don't think he's lost the game yet. We'll be starting up with that second Horlick game in just a moment. Hello folks who just tuned in. Those of you who are just tuning into the chat, give a shout out for your support for your chosen school. What are you guys here to see? Horlick Parker Case. Personally, I know I'm just here for the Mii sword fighter. All right. Horlick all day. Horlick's got a lot of love out there. I swear they're pulling out those wins with just team support alone. By the power of team spirit and all that. All right, let's switch over to our Horlick game. So here we are with Horlick versus Elkhorn. Ooh, just in time to see that elimination. Winston gets laid out. Right now we're currently just playing around in the lobby, waiting to get started. Look at that golden gun, looking slick. Hammond. Really showing off the true potential of the hamster ball over here. Proto WO says Horlick question mark. Team support maybe? I don't know. I can't read. All right, looks like we're about to get started here. Both teams are deciding their build. Let's see. That one guy, 96, says a good name, and confused with a P and an H. I like it. Proto WO in it for the Horlick Smash. That's what I'm saying. I'm a big fan of the Smash play. Hey, Godzo on Doomfish once again. He says, hello to chat. Godzo on Doomfist has been a force to be reckoned with this season. According to Ian, Horlick hasn't lost a single round yet. Absolutely outstanding play on their part. Ooh, gotta get those Easter eggs. That's what I'm saying. They're pulling it off by the power of team spirit. Horlick hype, the Horlick hype train just can't be stopped. Trying to find a good position to begin his assaults. Oh, Anna's chosen the wrong fist to mess with. And there she goes. Ooh, big mistake on that support's part. And looks like Roadhog tunes in just in time to watch his support get squashed. Ooh, great Doomfist play here. And he pulls off a hello to those of you in chat. They've already got a solid hold on this point. Godzo's been playing as an absolute unit when it comes to Doomfist. Get that juice, Godzo. Ooh, he catches a bullet. Not enough to stop him though. Once he gets going, he starts pulling off those shield units, and they can't seem to stop him. Oh, an instantaneous win. Like I said, keep that hype train going, folks. Horlick cannot be stopped. Oh, do we have a follow I missed? Follow by Side Competitive. Thank you for tuning into the basement. Everyone, please follow and subscribe if you get the chance. If you have Amazon Prime, you have 1 free subscription to any channel on Twitch that may be going to waste. So send one our way, and you'll be getting some free hype emotes and a chance to support your favorite team. Toss some games in chat.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Okay, Godzo's taking up to Tracer this round. We'll see how this goes. I haven't seen much Tracer play from him, but seeing how his last few games have been going, I predict it will go quite well. Oof. 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 Big oof for Widowmaker. Found herself in a bad place to be, and there goes the second sniper. Ouch, Tracer. Oh. Says don't do it. Oh no. Like we said, our Horlick train is just an absolute unstoppable force. Anna knew that it was not to be reckoned with. Okay, so with perfect positioning that last time around, managed to take out all of their support units. Let's see how quickly they can take that point. Ooh, 2 kills on that ult. Takes an Ana and an Ashe. That Ana and that Ashe are having a bad time over here. Feel bad for anyone who finds himself on the opposite end of the Horlick hype train. Okay, pulling out a Reaper. Hopefully anything to combat this Tracer play. Alright. Ooh, Genji was not enough. Oh, hello, Mercy.
Heroes never die.
V-Style says big stick. Oh, and there he goes. Gets pulled by the Roadhog. Just enough to put an end to those shenanigans. Oh, and they've got a great setup here. Ouch, I would hate to be on the opposite end of that. Genji trying to make a difference. Oh, and there he goes. Was not enough. Not enough to upset this foundation. Ooh, there's that Reaper ult with 4 kills. Ouch.
60 seconds.
Well done, Complex Gamer. Found himself in a good position, going to make a difference. Gets taken out by Godzo. It says super turret, insert left click here. You're right. The Reapening. Spin to win, folks. Spin to win. Alright. And it looks like they've managed to contest that point just a little bit. But this Reaper's just found himself in the wrong neighborhood. This is not a friendly place. Please, CEO. Keeping the beats going.
10 seconds.
Speaking of which, what do you guys like to listen to when you're watching Overwatch?
Victory.
And there's a win. Was that under 3 minutes? Let's check the clock on that guy.
Play of the game.
Oh, complex gamer with that ult. Hold the spin to win, dropping right in on the team. That'll do it. Aw, thanks, Ian. Young thug. I'll try to do more humming into the mic. Match time, 5 minutes and 36 seconds. Horlick pulling off that point win. Excellent job, Horlick. Alright. Let's switch on over to our part game, see how they're doing. Ooh, tuning just in time to get those match stats. Ooh, giant axe with that expert objective time and great healing by Park supports. Looks like both of our teams are really killing it today, folks. Thank you for tuning in and giving your supports. We'll have our next matchup in just a moment. All right. Those of you who just tuned in for the Horlick Smash action, we've got me Sword Fighter versus Diddy Kong here with that peanut launcher. He's really getting some mileage from those peanuts. Hey, don't mess with the monkey. I don't know about you, but I would never fight a monkey. Not even once. Crazy beats big every time. I personally am a terrible Diddy Kong though. Ooh, sudden death action in here. See if we can get him with that peanut launcher. What are you gonna do, me Sword Fighter? Can you get past the peanuts? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Ooh, gets him with that side stab. He's really loving that. Yep, and it sounds like Horlick's match is completely over. Sorry for tuning in about halfway through that one. We've had some great play from both Park and Horlick. Horlick securing their infinite win streak. They have yet to lose a round during this season. I'll switch on over to... Is our Park game still going as well?
They're on their last match unless Wilmot can get another win. If Wilmot gets another win, they go to overtime.
All right. All right, so we are in the deciding moments of Park versus Wilmot. If Wilmot pulls off a win, we'll be seeing some overtime play. However, Park seems to currently have the advantage, and that'll be starting in just a moment. Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations, Horlick. Shout out with your support in chat. I know our Horlick fans are having a great time this season. We've had some good support for all of our players. Godzo in particular has been getting some great play of the games. I personally love seeing some Doomfist play in the league. Oh, me Sword Fighter taking on that Sanic. Well, Sai, that makes a lot of sense to me. I'm hoping to see some rematch plays between some of our local teams. Maybe some Park versus Horlick. That would be great. Park has taken some time since the beginning of the season to really reconvene as a team. In those first few matches, Horlick absolutely dominated. which is to be expected. We have a lot of seasoned players on Horlick. Park, however, has been getting a lot of good practice in, especially with their teamwork, and they've been playing some excellent games. So I'd love to see a rematch on their part. Sai says, I'm a Smash Horlick player. Yeah, I'm a little clueless when it comes to Overwatch as well. I played on the PS4 during PS4 beta, so it was way back in the day. But the game has definitely evolved since then. The meta's changed quite a bit. We've got some new... Ooh, Sonic barely misses that edge. Spam F in chat for Sanic. But yeah, the meta's definitely changed. We've seen a lot of new players, a lot of new characters. I still have a lot of fun when I can switch over to PC. It's a lot more accurate, a lot easier to land your shots on PC than it is with the controller, for me at least. I know some of our players play with the controller. Oh, folks, call PETA. That's hedgehog abuse. What are you doing? There he goes. R.I.P. Sonic. It's a bad day to be a hedgehog. Looking slick with that two-piece suit. Look at this guy. That's what I'm saying. Sonic in the in Smash Ultimate has been a ton of fun for me. I'm not normally a Sonic player, but some of his B moves really combo together well in this one. I love it. I want to see another Mii sword fighter show up in here. Ooh, Sheik. I haven't seen a Sheik in a while. I remember when Sheik was just all the rage in Melee. That Melee meta. Oh yeah? Says my character choices have changed a lot since you joined the team. How so? What's the I play a lot of casual Smash. I just enjoy it for the I just enjoy it for the party fighting game aspect. What characters do you play in competitive? Oh, you're one of those players. Alright, Ty. See, a good villager main is it's truly a terrifying force. Piranha Plant, on the other hand, is good and wholesome. That's a lie. Isabelle is good and wholesome. But Piranha Plant is a lot of fun, actually. I've really been enjoying him. Personally, I miss Yoshi's hyper-accurate eggs. They've become a little bit more utility now, so you can actually get some good air off of them. But I used to be able to snipe with those things. I miss that. Yeah, at least it's a little bit harder for me to land shots, repeated shots with them. Yeah, he is. He's great. Don't get me wrong. I just love. Ooh. Bad time for Sheik. You know, Mii Fighter has been getting some serious mileage out of that. Was that side B? I believe that's a side B. For some reason, these players have not really adjusted. Oh, there's something. Oh, my music cut off. I'm a Yoshi main. I love Yoshi. He's my favorite. I'll play any character though. I like playing all the characters just for the fun of it. Zelda's kind of stupid in this one too. She's a little unstoppable if you get good with those teleports. I have a lot of fun with Zelda because you can get some really interesting combos off. Ooh, me fighter with that ultimate. Doesn't even care. Goes for that side stab. Oh, and she just chooses an honorable death. We'll be getting started with our Park vs. Wilmot last round in just a moment. I believe the teams are taking a moment to reconvene, stay hydrated, and maybe do a few laps around the building. Who knows? Matchup dependent in Smash. I can, yeah, I can definitely see that. If you, that's one reason I really like Yoshi though. He's got some of those block zones with the armor that stop some of that some of those shenanigans. So I mean, but yeah, there are definitely some players, like if you get matched up with any of those Castlevania fighters, and you're not playing the right person to get those angles, you're doomed.
I'm just
Hi there.
checking you out, man.
Oh yeah, no, feel free to look around. We've just set up our new stream back here, so got a new streaming computer and a whole space out here to.
Wow, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it.
Very well.
We're actually able to stream all of these TVs now.
That's crazy.
So, what's your least favorite matchup, Sai?
Oh, but no rush because I got Jimmy John's coming and I told you it's going to be a little couple
Let's go, Ike. There's a lot of Ike mains in Ultimate too. Ike is, it seems like they really rounded him out well. I love Ike in this one as well. He's a lot of fun. Yeah, I played some really funny games, Sonic versus Ike. It gets a little silly. Yeah, that makes enough sense. So how do you feel about Isabel then? Isabella going from Villager to Isabella?
Thanks, Josh.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey, have a good night, Greg. We have our Horlick players rounded out that match real quick. Our coach Greg, you can see over on the side, he's just heading out. But yeah, I have a lot of fun with the fishing line with Isabel. I know that villager tree though feels so good to land. It's like a falcon punch. Speaking of which, I miss the overpowered falcon punch from some of the previous games. I feel like they really nerfed it in this one. Yeah, that's definitely true for Captain Falcon. Feels a little bit like playing as a little Mac main or something. So the play is fun. Gotta give credit to that Nia Justice. Doing a little bit of technical support. Apparently, they just got started with their game, but our capture is not picking up right now. Just give it a few moments. I saw that. I saw that. I've seen some excellent little Mac players recently, and I gotta give respect to people who dedicate to the Mac because he's fun to see pull off a win. It's just it's difficult. You can just get Jones done some of those plays. Just kind of slips off an edge, and that's the end of them. Ooh. Oh, there you go, sword fighter. You got a real game over here. You ain't messing around. I really love some of Captain Falcon's special combos. There we go, and looks like we have our game back up. Tuning in to Park vs. Wilmot. Let's head right on over there. Sorry we missed a moment. Looks like they're 1-1. Tuning in, it looks like we have Wilmot on offense. Or oh, sorry, that's Wilmot on defense. And
Got it going?
yep, yeah, we're getting the coverage now.
Okay, I can make it full screen. Oh.
There we go. Thank you much, Ian. So, sorry about that. So we've got Wilmot on defense and Park on offense. I would tune in just in time to see him put the pressure on this point. Giant Axe with some excellent play recently. Ooh, and he gets laid out by an Ash, it looks like. There's a Bob around here somewhere. Oh yeah, we've been doing our best to capture some of these Smash plays. I'm hoping to get a replay center going, so that we can replay some of our best plays by different players in Overwatch and Smash. Hello.
Here on this setup, it gives
Hi,
us
you too.
the ability to basically, I'm not gonna actually swap it, but swap between them like this. Okay, but these are this computer is the only one in the lounge that can do that. Okay, so it's only if they weren't already streaming something. Yeah. We're talking about the scenario if every single computer was taken up and he wanted to still stream his skirmish.
Oh.
So I set up Twitch for them today. So.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Like on Wednesday, League of Legends was playing.
But yeah, we've recently had some big improvements to the stream here. Being able to stream 3 games at once has been a big improvement. We're able to switch between multiple consoles. Hopefully, at one point, we'll be able to get some cams and mics so we can see or hear from the players while they're playing. Look at that. Lucio getting some great damage here actually. Ooh, and he gets laid out by... Oh, looks like Ash got the point on it. And they got the point. Well done, Park. Well done. That Lucio was actually pulling off some really good play. So yeah, we have great play from both Park and Wilmot. Oh, here we go. Classic Torbjorn. Cam. With that new ult. Ooh. Plays out Lucio. A full team kill in there at one point. Sorry we missed a little bit of this due to technical difficulties, folks, but all in all, we've had some great play from all of our teams, including our off teams. That's Horlick versus Elkhorn, and Park, who was just playing against Wilmot. Shout out to all of those away teams who are keeping this league going. Good job, everybody. True that, more subscribers we get, the more we can put into this stream and making this production really something interesting. Currently, because we're controlling this from multiple consoles, we can kind of get technicians to control the cameras, hopefully get some better footage in all of these games as well. Let's switch on over to the... Oh! Just missed the end of that. I saw some funny stuff on that end. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you ever get Twitch Prime or Amazon, please sub, share your support, not just for us, but for the schools, so we can really show off their best play. I know everyone in this league, this is a new league, we're about, we're a few weeks into this, and everyone's doing such an excellent job really bringing this all together. So, it's a big time for esports, everybody. Big time to be showing off your support. Shout out to your favorite teams. Great job, Horlick. Great job, Park. I'm going to switch right over to our Be Right Back screen, and I'll speak with you guys in a moment.
desperate. Oh, here they come for a chance, for adventure. What's your poison? What's your pleasure? Oh, my city, she never sleeps. My city, she never weeps. My city, she keeps me alive. Give it up for my city, oh, oh, give it up for my city, oh, oh, give it up for my city, oh, oh, give it my city, my city. My city, my city. Where do you go when your heart's with a fever? Won't you scroll, but you won't leave her? Oh, here we are, all the freaks and believers, all the sweet neon dreamers. Oh, my city. She never sleeps. My city, she never weeps. My city, she keeps me alive. Give it up for my city, oh, oh, give it up for my city, oh, oh, give it up for my city, oh, oh, give it up. My city, my city. My city, my city. Give it up for my city, oh, oh, give it up for my city, oh, oh, give it up for my city, my city, my city. Give it up for my city, running wild and looking pretty, oh, oh, give it up for my city, my city, my city.
Brand like I'm 10 to you. If you a 10, I add 10 to you. They be mad when I 10 to you. That's what debate like. Call me Buffy, cause that's what I slay like. These, I sun them like it's daylight. These wanna know what it's like. What it like, yo, what it like, yo. They wanna know what it's like, yo. All this ice is like snow. Get kimonos and let's fly to Tokyo. Pretty, pretty, please, baby, won't you cop this for me?
Baby, could you? I got too much on my mind right now.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail! Left, 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 left! Z, 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 Z!
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Travis Benjamin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And he's able to put it through. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now Indianapolis set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They fake the give. Now McCarron. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney!
1st and 10. Here's A.J. McCarron. That is incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And McCarron will try and get on 2nd. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now it's McCarron off play action. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. William Hayes in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Throwing now is McCarron. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Detroit! Detroit!
Now here's McCarron on 3rd. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They're going for it. It's McCarron. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. McCarron and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Leopard! Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Again, they'll throw it with A.J. McCarron. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And again, it's McCarron. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. McCarron keeps it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
The Colts with a first red zone opportunity in the ball game. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap from McCarron. Evans has it left side. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. And the kick by Butker is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick. But that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Big hold of the 30. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Devontae Freeman, 82 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him with contract time. With that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield, here's McCarron. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's McCarron. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense a score. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point try for Gostkowski. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Not once?
Not once. I wish I had a few times. I would have stopped some of those plays I got toasted up on.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Working from the gun here, the carry. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And Wilson has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Albert Wilson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Gostkowski the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Airing this one out for Evans. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 33. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brendan no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be in incomplete. 1 second left to go. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. That's fielded in the end zone. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a second down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Now Mahomes. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Eric Kendricks leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Eluding the pressure right. Catch made right side by Wilson. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mahomes now on 1st down. Benjamin with it over the middle. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Flushed out right. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up the blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
going to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Chris Conley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are pouring it on. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. A.J. McCarron looking to throw on the screen. Bernard. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now, whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Look down. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56.
Throwing on first. Here's McCarron. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
Motion.
To throw, it's McCarron. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Gun! Fog down. Stand up in.
Again, they'll throw it with A.J. McCarron. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Gun!
Now McCarron, he's got to have this one. And this is incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts, not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Freeman again. And some room to Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the silver and black continue to roll. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the...
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Akeem Hicks in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now a play fake. McCarron. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
And the Raiders have got him.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Gun! 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 Over! 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 Gun! 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 Gun!
There's McCarron to throw. On the left side, it's McDonald. And out across midfield down to the 45. 23 yards on the play.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trevor Williams with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Freeman again, 1st down carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be a third and about 13. Here's Mahomes to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Raiders on 3rd down. They have been superb, 5 for 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Mahomes now to throw. It's complete to Grant. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to his own blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because there he goes right side. And down to the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum.
That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. That's a whole lot of points still to be down, but congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Butker now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is Nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one.
Yeah, baby. Man left, man left. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. Ooh, with a juke. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Raiders, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans.
I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, oh yeah. Feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall. Chillin' like a boss with my feet up. Got a bag for him with a visa. Pulling up the know the leader. Getting that while I'm on the. She's a keeper. No play burritos. Get to the pesos with amigos. I cannot with no zeros. Don't you run out? No, I can't show you no love, baby. Yeah, I am a boss in the cut, mayday. Bubbles and I'm these models. It's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her the. Girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a boss right now. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just took a loss right now. Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle up my style. I'm about to lock down. Feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall. I feel like a